You upload daily, you chase the latest trends, you push through technical lag only to end up with 0 views and the feeling that you're just wasting your time. Relying on the old advice of just keep uploading is the fastest way to burn out by 2026. If you don't see a return on your time, you will eventually quit. I used a specific 3-step blueprint to gain 60,000 subscribers in my first 6 months without spending a cent on ads. It's a strategy designed to replace guesswork with a repeatable process for the next 20 videos you make. Escaping the 0 view trap isn't about working harder. It requires moving away from making videos about yourself and adopting a strategy that puts the audience's existing search habits first. The first step is a pivot in how you reach people. Instead of waiting for an audience to find you, you need to go exactly where they are already looking. When you start a new channel, YouTube has no reason to trust your content yet. Because the platform lacks data on your performance, it will rarely suggest your videos on the homepage, making it nearly impossible to get views through browse features early on. To bypass this, you need to identify 5 specific questions your target audience is searching for right now. Your job is to provide the clearest answer to those queries. Look at the difference in these concepts. On the left, in red, is a video titled My Setup Tour. Unless people already know who you are, they aren't searching for your setup. On the right, in green, is a search-based title, Best Setup Tour Under 10,000 Rupees. This targets a specific problem a viewer is trying to solve. This applies to any niche. For a gaming channel, raw gameplay will likely be ignored. However, a video on BGMI sensitivity settings targets players who are actively looking for a specific utility to improve their own game. Your first 20 videos should act as direct responses to these types of search queries. This builds the algorithmic trust you need before YouTube will start recommending your content to a wider audience. The second step is validating your ideas. Inventing a completely original concept is often a mistake because there is no data to suggest people are interested. Before you film anything, you must use a validation process called the outlier trick. This ensures you are only spending time on topics that have already proven they can attract views. An outlier is a video that brings in massive views compared to its channel's subscriber count. Here, a channel with 500 subscribers pulled in 50,000 views. This ratio proves the interest comes from the topic itself, meaning the audience is actively searching for this subject. Your goal is to find 3 of these outliers in your niche. Study them to understand why they worked, and then look for ways to improve on the delivery. By focusing on topics that have already allowed small channels to overperform, you significantly reduce the uncertainty of your next upload and focus on proven ideas. Even if your video appears in search results, you still have to win the click. This requires understanding the psychology of why people choose one video over another. Most new creators make the mistake of being too specific in their thumbnails. If you give away the entire answer up front, you satisfy the viewer's curiosity before they click. For example, a thumbnail that says iPhone 15 Plus FPS test limits your audience. Only people interested in that specific phone will care, and the title tells them exactly what to expect. Now look at this version. It shows an unidentified phone with an FPS meter and the text, Old iPhone FPS test. This provides only half the information, which casts a much wider net. This creates a curiosity gap. The viewer sees the image, wonders which old phone it is, and reads the title for context. Because they still don't have the full answer, they are much more likely to click. Mastering the click isn't about the flashiest graphics. It's about intentionally withholding just enough information so the viewer feels they need to watch the video to get the full story. That is the complete framework. Identify search demand, validate your topics using outliers, and use the curiosity gap to maximize your clicks. Your next step is to map out 20 videos using this system. Avoid the temptation to make broad browse-style content until you have built a foundation of search-driven traffic. While finding outliers manually takes time, I've detailed a tool in my ebook that helps automate this discovery process for small channels. Find the link in the description if you want to speed up your research phase. Growing on YouTube is not a matter of luck. It is the result of applying a consistent, repeatable system that prioritizes the data over your own preferences. Start there, and the results will follow.